Hello everyone, Granny Gamester here with a video showing you the best way and the fastest way that I know to make ancient potions. Now to start off, you got to determine where. So I pull up the world map and we're in the ancient forest right now. And we're here because this is where gathering points are flourishing. And how you determine that is you go to an area, like I'm going to the Rotten Vale here, I'm going to check it. And you check the high rank expedition on the right hand side, and if you go down to locale info, it shows you that gathering points are flourishing right now. And all that means is there's going to be more places to pick mushrooms, insects, herbs, anything you're looking for. So here we are at the ancient forest, and we are at the northwest camp, and this is in section 8. And this is a circular run. It pretty much goes in this area here. The next, you want to have the right equipment on, of course. So I'll pull up what I have on. And the most important part is the botanist level 4. And the reason you need 4 is because that gives you one more item per mushroom pick. And although it's not terribly important, it just makes you do less runs because you're picking more in one run that way. I also have Botany Charm level 3 on, and that's how I get the Botanist 4, because I only have one piece of equipment on that gives me Botanist 1. And the other couple of items that I like to have on is Intimidator, because that prevents the small monsters from bugging you while you're out doing this run. And also Honey Hunter is good to have. Okay, now that we have that, we want to go to our item pouch. And you want to make sure that you have 10 honeys loaded. And you also want to go to your crafting list. And you want to check off auto crafting for, let's see, you want to have it for catalyst, immunizer. You can ancient potion, but we're not going to carry any Kelby Horns with us because you can only carry one ancient potion at a time, so it really doesn't make much sense. But you also want to have life powder checked. And for this run, I'm going to uncheck nutrients, because if I do, we're going to get an extra catalyst instead of a nutrients here. But if you have mega nutrients checked off and nutrients for the second run, you can automatically make max potions here too. All right. And Kelby Horns, the best place I've found to do those, of course, is the Coral Highlands and the Wildspire Waste. And the best way to do it for me, because I'm an insect glaive weapon user, is to just use your net. Just hit them with the net and it knocks their horns off. You really don't want to kill them, because if you kill them, all you're going to get is meat or hide. I understand you can also do it with a shield. You can just hit them with the shield only and it'll knock their horns off. It sometimes takes more than 2 or 3 hits with the net to knock them off. I mean, it's taken me as many as 20 times to knock them off, but it's well worth it. It doesn't take long. I mean, you can rack up a lot of Kelby Horns that way. You can also get them by going to your house and talking to your housekeeper and sending your tail raiders out to the Coral Highlands or the Wildspire Waste. And because those are the places that there'll be Kelbys, and they'll bring back the horns for you. So that's another way to do that. All right, now that we're all ready, let's head out. And I don't know why, but it's always raining here during this flourishing gathering points. So we're going to jump down, and we're going to immediately go left. And you're going to get your first bitter bug right here. Then you want to stay on the left side of this big tree and then go right. And right straight ahead is your next bitter bug. And as you can see, I've got 4 catalysts already. Now you want to turn directly around and go back. It's easy to get lost in here. And hug the wall to the right. There's probably more bitter bugs in here, but you can only carry so many at a time. So, and this is your next bitter bug. And as you can see, I'm maxed out with my catalyst, but I do have one extra bitter bug. I'm going to stay on this trail until you get to this antidote herb, and then you want to go up this tree. I think it's a root. You want to grab these blue mushrooms, and I'll show you why. Climb up this vine and look at the mandragoras. Now this is the only place I've found these, and it only happens during flourishing gathering points. And there's also a god bug here, and because I picked up the blue mushrooms, we're going to pick him up, and that gives you 2 life powders. So we're going to pick up the mandragora, and we have 2 immunizers. This is going to max us out because I think we can only carry 5. But we want these other 2 mandragoras because we can make more when we get back to the camp. Now if you jump down here, there is one more honey, and that's going to give me another catalyst. So that's all there is to this run. Just go back to your tents, allow yourself enough time for the mushrooms to generate. It usually takes, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 minutes for those to regenerate. But that's all there is to it. Just rinse and repeat. And you can also make max potions here. And all you have to do is, instead of gathering some of the other ingredients, instead of loading honey, actually you can still load the honey, because if you pick up the bitter bugs and the blue mushrooms, you're going to get nutrients. And then if you have honey on you, you'll get mega nutrients. And then if you have max potions checked off as automatic craft, when you pick up the mandragoras, you're going to get a max potion. So it's a great place to stock up on those items that you need, and you only need to go to one area. So I hope this was a big help, and if it was, give me a like. See you later. GG out.